I can put him inside my pockets. Like you see I can put him inside my pockets. And so welcome back to another video. As y'all read from the title, I'm gonna be telling y'all about my first time going to Juvenile, how I went there, what happened, when, and what did I do, and all of that. And so it was on November 9th, 2018. So it's like a year or almost a year from whenever y'all will see this, or whenever I upload this, whatever, it don't matter. And so that time I had a car, and it was on Friday, and let me tell y'all, I was bored, and all I did was sit on the PlayStation like this and just play all day. And that time I said, oh, let me hit my friend up so we can go chill for a bit and stuff. And I hit him up, and he's like, oh, let's go chill. Then I was like, oh, okay, I'm coming right now. Then I remembered that my brother, he's like, what, 13? And he's still 13. He was gonna be all home alone and stuff. I was like, oh, let me take him with me. And I took him with me. We chilled for a bit, and then we came back home. Then my brother was like, oh, I want to buy some drinks and some snacks because I want to eat. I was like, okay, let's go get some drinks and snacks from the gas station. And then when we on our way, that time it was raining really hard. And let me tell you, I was swerving really hard. And then we went to the gas station. We got the drinks and candy, and then I was like, oh, I'm gonna blast some music. And I blasted the music on the highest volume I can get. And let me tell you, I put all the windows down. The right window, the left window, the top window. It had like windows on the roof. I took them out, and it was raining. I'm telling y'all this, but for me, I was all hyped up and stuff. But like, I loved that song that time. And it's like, you know how like when you add a song to your playlist on the first day or two, just keep on replaying and then you blast it. I don't know if that's y'all, but that's me for sure. Before I leave the gas station, I was like, oh, let me put some gas in my car, because like, you know, I like to keep it full. And whenever it reaches half, that's like when I'm like, oh, I have to add some gas, because like in case one day I didn't have money and stuff, and I'm going somewhere far or anywhere, you know, just for safety for myself. But either way, I added some gas to my car. I blasted the music, and I opened all the windows, and we left. And then, like, let me tell y'all this. The gas station was like, what, 2 or 3 minutes away from my house? But either way, when we were leaving, I was like, oh, let me go from this side of the apartment or the area, so we can just like drive a little bit more, because I wanted to play the whole song before we get home. And like at that time, it was in the apartment. You know how in the apartment you gotta drive like what, 15 to 20. And let me tell y'all this, I decided to drive 65 in the apartment while it was raining. Do not ask me how, do not ask me why, do not ask me what came to my mind. I just decided to drive 65 in the apartment while it was raining. And not just drive, I decided to drift in between the apartments. And so when we entered the apartments, the first turn, I was driving 65, I didn't go below it. The first drift was right, the second drift was right, and the third drift, oh my God, was not right for none. And let me tell y'all how. I was supposed to drift to the right side, and don't forget, it was raining and I was driving 65 in the apartment. But either way, I was supposed to drift to the right, and instead of me turning it a little bit more on the right side, I decided to hit the gas even more. So you know, I went above 65. So like what, I remember looking at it, was at 95 or something like that for like what, less than a half of a second. Then like, I don't know, within 2 seconds or 3 seconds, all I see myself is hitting the sidewalks. I see the car flipping. It was flipping in the air, but thank God I had my seatbelt on. My little brother had his seatbelt on. If we did not have our seatbelts on, oh God, I do not want to imagine what would happen. But yeah, we were flipping in the air, and I hit the, okay, you know that we were in the apartments, right? It was houses on this side. That side had houses, the other side had townhouses. We were on the houses side. I hit the house, the main door. I hit it from my side. And since we were driving, since we were speeding, I was speeding, I was speeding. I hit the front door, then the car like flipped, and it hit from my brother's side. You know how like this side has cars parked outside? Well, from my brother's side, it hit the other car. And somehow they had 3 cars. Do not ask me how. I wish it was one. They had 3 cars. And oh my god, I hit the car that was outside. The first car flipped. It actually flipped. Like it legit flipped upside down. I don't know how. But yeah, it was really weak or something. I have no idea. But they probably had some weak metal. It flipped, and my car, instead of stopping in this place, it kept on moving. So you know, it went to their house door garage, and like it broke all of it. And somehow, you know how I told you they had 3 cars, 2 cars were inside, and you know their trunks, pow, they're gone too. And our car stopped. But oh, the top was broken, the right was broken, the left side was broken, my front was gone. My whole car was gone. The tires and the wheels, I don't even want to talk about it. So after the crash, by like 2 or 3 seconds, there was already neighbors from the other side outside. These neighbors. Because like, you know, before we hit their house, the car was like the drifting sound. You already know. And yeah, the neighbors that we hit, they were Arabic. They were from Egypt, and they were pretty nice and stuff. They were pretty chill about it. But there was a female from here and stuff. Like she was behind us and stuff. Then she was like, "Oh, are y'all okay? Are y'all okay?" I said I'm okay, even though my legs was hurting and my right hand. Oh, I did not feel it for none. But my brother, man, call the ambulance! Like y'all don't even know how bad he was whining. I was just like looking at him like this, like, no, you're not doing this right now. I'm your brother. You're not doing this. You know she's about to call the cops and stuff. He was like, my hand is injured. And not on top of that, the neighbors had a 2-year-old daughter going down the stairs. And you know how I hit the main door? The main door had stairs on the top. And their daughter fell. But I never seen their daughter. But they said that their daughter fell and she's bleeding. But I don't know, because I never seen her go outside, because there was ambulances when the police pulled up. And let me tell y'all, before my brother starts whining about this, I wanted to do the dash. I was like, hold up, I'm holding my stuff and now I'm running. Like, no, I did not have no license, no permit, nothing. I took the car. I was driving, hallelujah. It was my car, but like, you know, I just took. I was like, let's go. So she called the police, and for me, let me tell you this, I was just in shock. Like, bro, you're not doing this to me. I don't have nothing. Like, I'm gonna go to jail for like what, 6 hours, maybe something like, because I just didn't have license and stuff. And for me, it was only 6 hours. That's what I thought. But no, it was 4 days. And let me. I'm gonna get to that in a bit. When the police pulled up, let me tell y'all, it was 4 police cars, 1 ambulance, and 1 fire truck. And when I saw that, I'm just telling y'all this. I'm just like, no. I wanted to run. If my brother was not with me, I'm telling y'all this, I would have took the dash and ran. It was on my mind even when my brother was in there, but I was like, no, he's not gonna get up since he's acting like this. I'm done for it. But yeah, when they pulled up, they were like, oh, how old are you and stuff? And I told them I'm 17. They're like, do you smoke weed? Are you high right now? I'm like, no, I'm not high or any of that. No. And then they're like, do you have license? I was like, no. Do you have your permit? No. Do you have anything on you right now to prove your identity? No. Do you know your social security number? No. They looked at me like this. They're like, whose car is this? I said it's my mom's, because like it was on my mom's name, but I'm like, it was supposed to be mine later after I get my stuff. But yeah, I was like, it's for my mom. And then she was like, why did you take it and stuff? I'm just like, I wanted to go to the gas station and stuff, like, you know. She took some information for me and stuff, and then she was like, oh, call your mom. I was like, wow. I called my mom. Hey mama, I crashed my car. She was like, what? I crashed my car, come here, we're next to our house and stuff. And oh my god, my mom was like 35 minutes away from us. She was at her friend's house. And 15 minutes or 10 minutes she was there. Like when she pulled up to the place where I crashed, like I don't know. It's like she was racing somebody or something. I don't know, but she pulled in hot. It was real hot. And like when the police they looked at me, she was like, "Your mom pulled up hot. Something is up. What happened?" I'm just like looking at her like, "Come on, you clearly see what happened. What you mean what happened? You clearly know I did the most." I did not want to talk that time. But like, at that second I was like, "Oh, I'm cold." When mom pulled up, they're like, "Oh, sit inside the police car." I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna just go sit there." Because like, it was 28 degrees that time. I was like, I have to sit there. No. I sat there, I had my phone next to me. I was just like looking at my car, all stuff. I like messed up but shit. Then they called this car that takes your car, the towing car. Then they took my car. And when they were towing it, the car got messed up even more. After they took my car and they towed it and they took off with it, I was just like sitting in the police car. I was inside the police car with like a chill cop. She was like, "Oh, okay, it's okay," and stuff. I'm just like, "Take your name and you can go." I was like, "Oh, yes." But then she had this other girl that works with her. She was like, "Oh no, you should take him. He should stay there for a couple of months. He almost killed somebody. Look what he did. 3 cars. He broke a whole house and stuff." I was just like looking at her. I know she was not wrong about it, but I was just like, "No, don't do this to me." Couple of months and stuff, cause like I know the charges that I'm about to get will take me a month and stuff. Then there was this charge. I don't remember. They gave me 3 charges: joyriding, reckless driving. Those 2 are basic, but this charge, when I was looking at her typing in the computer, I swear I forgot it. Like if I remember, I'll tell y'all this. I remember it was 3 charges. She put them in. Then she was like, "This charge, this is at least 2 months in jail or juvenile." Well, yeah, 2 months in juvenile, and then she put it in. I was just like, "No, I'm gonna get like locked up for 2 months and stuff." Then like they took me in there, and my mom was just like, she took my brother, like she was trying to let me out of the police car, but like they didn't let her and stuff. So after they took me, she left. But like she was after like behind them going to the police station. And yeah, I was just like sitting, like how they handcuff you inside the police car. I was just like sitting handcuffed, just like looking, cause like we were supposed to go to the downtown. It was like 20 minutes or 25 minutes from our house. I was just like sitting all handcuffed like this the whole time. I did not even say one word, cause like she was blasting, she was putting some music, but it was not the music I like. But I was just like, okay, at least it's music, better than like her just sitting like this. Either way, we get to the police station, we get out of the car, she uncuffs my hands, and then she asked me, do I have anything on me? Cause like if I have anything on me, I'll try to sneak it in. She's gonna press more charges on me instead of those 3. And like already the charges that I looked at them, like that's 2 months is already enough, because like I couldn't take it off my brain that time the whole ride when she was putting music and stuff in that time. But yeah, I gave her my phone and stuff that she put inside this bag, and then we like, I don't know, some plastic bag. She closes it, and then we go inside. She opens the door with like her ID card. One door opens, the second door opens, and the third door, she just like normally, you open it normally, but like you open it from one side, you can't open it from the other side unless you have an ID card, like But yeah, when we get in, there was this guy that checks you and stuff. He was like, "Oh, I know you've been here before." I was like, "No, it's my first time." And so he was like, "No, you've been here a couple times. I don't know, you've been here a couple times. I've seen you before." I was just like, what is he talking about? Like, okay, I'm gonna just sit there and see. He's like, "All right, we'll see. You're lying right now." Then like we sit and stuff. We go in. He takes my ID and stuff. Then he gets to my fingerprints. He was like, "Okay, let's take fingerprints." He sprays it with, I don't know, it's like a big spray. He sprays my hands. He clicks so hard. He starts moving it. Like I was saying, "This hurt." He was like, "No, don't talk." He presses it. The thing, it keeps on showing red. I was like, no, what do you mean red? He brings the spray again. Cat, cat, cat. Presses hard again. It shows red again. Again. Red. It showed it six times in a row. He was like, man, what is this? Like, it shows red over here, red over here, red over here. I'm just like, why is this showing? I didn't know it. He was like, man, what is this? Something is wrong with this machine. Then he made me stand there. He got another machine. He sprays again, clicks really hard on my hands. Like, I don't know, I was just like, I wanted to call the police on him for, I don't know, doing whatever to my hand. But yeah, it passes by and stuff. And I was like, oh, it's your first time here, okay. I was just like, yeah. Then he takes it, you know the mug shots? He takes them. I was like, I face this way, I take a picture. I face this way, I take the picture. I did not have it. That time I didn't get a haircut. I was supposed to get a haircut after 2 days from me going there. But yeah, he took the pictures. Then we went in there. We went to this nurse. She asked me some stuff. I answered her and stuff. And since I had to stay there for like what, sitting in the main door for 2 hours. It was this area where like you leave in 6 hours. I sat there for 2 hours. Then like she was like, look. Then like they bring me in. They're like, look, the charges you have, you're supposed to stay there for 2 months, no less, no more. But like, she looked at me. She was like, you're staying in there until Tuesday. I was just like, oh my god, like why and stuff. But like I was supposed to be thankful because like it's even low because like it's my first time. But I was still like, no, like that's like 5 days. She said. Then like, you know, I take my clothes up. I have to wear these jail clothes. It was this type of tank top, white tank top, some ripped cargo jeans, I don't know, size 11 socks, size 8 socks on the left, 11 on the right. And I had to carry my pillow on my, I don't know what they call it, but the thing you sleep on, the telepath, something like, I don't know what they call it, but I had to hold it and I have to go to my room. I go in, then like, ooh, I had to fix it and stuff. Then I went to sleep. It was like what, 11 o'clock at night. And I put my stuff. I was like sitting. I went to sleep. And the next day it was 6 o'clock. It was my first day in there. I see people banging on my cell. I'm just like, what is happening? Like, it was 6 in the morning. Like, what? Why is everybody up? They're like, oh, wake up, new kid, wake up. I was just like, oh my god, this gotta be a dream. I try to go back to sleep and people keep on banging on the door. I'm just like, oh my, like, I didn't want to deal with this. Then I turn the other side to look at the door when they're just like sitting like this. They're like, hey, what did you do? I'm just like looking at them like I wish I'm dead and stuff. Like, you know, I got woken up from my nap. I was exhausted. I was like looking at them like this. Then they left. Then like after a couple minutes, I got up, cause like, you know, cause like there was this guy that wakes everybody like, oh, you have to wake up and stuff. Then I woke up, I got up, but by the first 23 hours, I mean first 24 hours, I cannot leave my cell, so I had to stay there the whole day, and people were just talking to me through the door. Like, can come to me and talk to me through my door, and I had somebody right next to me. We were talking through the AC. You know how the AC is like shares air? The guy next to me, we like, I don't know how we know like we knew who we are. Cause like we followed each other on Instagram. Like he's like, hey, I know you, you know me. Now like I knew him. I was like, oh, and then like we talked through the thing too. Then like he talked for a bit. Then like he left the thing, like his cell. I had to sit there for 24 hours for the first day, and oh my god, you know what's the meaning of boring? Like, you cannot, you know when you just sit there in class, you're like, oh, I'm bored, oh, I'm sitting home, oh, I'm bored. No, this is nothing. This is like the thing you do at home. You're like, oh, I'm bored. This is the most fun, like something you wish you can do. You like, imagine you sitting in a room that's like the size of your restroom. You're just like sitting for 24 hours, and the mirror is that, like, you have to look at it like this. That's your mirror. Oh my god, I was thinking of every sad song I know. I started singing I was singing my heart out to every sad song. Oh, second day I get out. Oh, we were 16 people, and I'ma just simulate it to y'all. We were there. Nobody was nice. We were just like me mugging each other, but like there was only 3 people that were like chill and stuff. So I was just like sitting on there. Cause like the other people, I don't know. We had 13-year-old. He was like, oh, I jacked 3 cars, and he just sitting there. I'm just like looking at him like this. You're 13. You robbed 3 cars. He's just like, yes. I'm just like looking at him like this. Like I can for me, I can put him inside my pockets. Like you see I can put him inside my pockets, and he's stealing 3 cars. Like I don't know what to tell y'all, bruh. But yeah, we were like 13, 14, 15, 16, all the way to 17, sitting inside the area. Thank God in Tennessee you can go to Juvenile until 17. But in other states you have to be like maximum 16, and when you're 17 you go to like the real jail. But like either way, it's still jail. Like but it's just like it's just jail. But like yeah, the second day, third day, fourth day passed by, and I don't know. They said they're gonna let me out on the Tuesday. But it was Wednesday at night. They called my mom. They're like, "Oh, come pick him up." They did not tell me. So then there was this guy giving haircuts. I was like, "Okay, they're free haircuts." I went inside without a haircut. I'm gonna get out with a free haircut. Oh, let's get it. I got my fade. Then I go in. I shower. Then like when I was holding my towel after I left the shower, they're like, "Oh, you're going home." I'm just like, "What?" They're like, "Oh, you're going home." I started jumping like you don't even know. I was bored. They gave me a pillow on Monday morning. So let me tell you, I slept 3 days without a pillow. I just forgot to tell you about 3 days without a pillow. They gave me 2 blankets. I had to put a blanket to sleep on it and the other one to cover myself up. Do not ask me how, but I did it. The bed was really small, but I did it. I was just like, yes. And then like I leave the area, I take my stuff, I'm just like, yes. Then I go into my area. They're like, oh, shower if you need to, because the gym's closed. I shower once again. I take everything off, I shower. Then I take the clothes that I came in with. I'm just like, yes. For me, I'm telling y'all this. I just wanted to see what a phone looks like. I forgot what a phone looked like that time. I was like, please let me see a phone. Cause like, for just like this big phone. And like yeah, they gave me my phone. Just like, oh yes. When I was turning it on, you know how I was supposed to walk out to see, like, when you walk out the door you see your parents and stuff. I walk out, I see my friend Mustafa, my little brother. Let me tell you this. I wanted to. Oh, you don't even know what I wanted to do so much stuff to him. And my mom. When I walk in, let me tell you, the first thing I did was hug my homie, bruh. Like, ooh, thank you for being there and stuff. Like, I never thought he would be there. I thought nobody would like be outside to help my mom and stuff. Now see, I'm just like, yes. Hug the homie. I go in, I hug my mom. My brother, I did not want to hug him. I don't care. I did not want to hug him. Then like he hugs me crying. I'm just like, you did this to me. Now you're crying. I'm just like I can't. Like, he's little, but like still, you're 13. You know better. I hug him and stuff. And yeah, that was how Juvenile went and what the charges are and like how everything went. And so, is Juvenile something I want to go back to? No, I do not even want to visit that place. I do not even want to smell that place or look at it or I'm staying 20 miles away from it. No. Same goes to jail, not just Juvenile. Like, both of those stuff. No. And was it a good experience? I mean, like, I'm not gonna lie. For a first experience, I know why you should not do bad stuff. Like, once you go there, that's it. Like, for me, I already learned, but I was like, I lost my car. I can't even drive it anymore. And in case y'all didn't know, my mom sold it for $100 and we got it for $5,000 because like everything was broken. Depression, let me tell y'all, depression hit me for 3 weeks. Like all day, I was just like sitting like this, like, oh. But yeah, I'm not going back there. I'm not doing whatever I did again. I'm not drifting in the apartments. I'm not even speeding again. No. When I'm in the apartment, I'm driving 10. No, not even 15. 10 is the maximum speed. I don't care if the guy behind me is like, drive faster. No, I might crash. If I drive 11, I might crash. No. Maybe this time I'm not gonna enter inside house. Maybe I'm gonna enter inside a gas station, inside the mall. I might as well have grabbed some coffee since I crashed inside the house. But like, you know, I know the video was long. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to let y'all know every detail. But, and I know I didn't say a lot about what happened in Juvenile, but like, you know, the video was already long enough, so I was trying to like get it over with. But like, yes, in case if you guys at this point, let me tell y'all, 4 fights did happen. We were only 16 people. And if you have any more questions, I can answer them down below, like what happened inside and stuff. I can answer you and stuff. But like, yeah, I hope you had a good time watching this video. I hope you grabbed some popcorn and maybe some Mountain Dew. You know, this is good. But like, yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope I see you again in the next video.